Hello everybody. I moved in 1945 with my family to Great Junction Street. Why? Because my father was in submarines in the Navy for many years and he suffered a lot. Anyway, after the war was over, there was no work and their home was bombed in Barrow-in-Furness, so he managed to get a position as a fireman in Great Junction Street. And we had a very happy life there. Great Junction Street is full of happy memories for me and friends that we played with. And it was an amazing street because you could live your whole life there, literally live your whole life there. And very nearby was a shop and the hospital. But on entering Great Junction Street, still makes me smile today, was a funeral director's. I think it was Dunlop's. And right next to that was the Baptist Church. Right next to that was the fire brigade, a big fire station. We thought it was bigger, of course, being young. Right next to the fire station was the flats belonging to the firemen. This is just after the war. You can imagine having a flat then. And then just after the flats, there was a left entrance, and that took you to the binnyard. And the binnyard, at that time, there were horse and carts, big horses, and Hessian sacks put on the cart and pulled into the binnyard. There was no plastic at that time, as I remember. I don't think there was. So it was all a different type of rubbish, I suppose. And then after the binnyard, straight ahead was YMCA, which we didn't have a lot to do with. I don't know why, but we didn't. But I remember the sign above the door. And right next to that, this is at the end of the street, facing you, was the wash house where the ladies would come with their prams with washing and had a scarf on, as I remember, and they'd take the washing in a pram and do their washing, come back down, and opposite our flats was this Leith swimming bath. Great. I mean, we thought it was wonderful, the swimming bath, you know. I mean, it was, and it worked. They had the water and they had everything to make it work. Right next to that was the where you could get a registry office where you could get married and I suppose register deaths and everything. And on a Saturday they'd have a pour out and you'd get money. The bride and groom would throw money for the children. Right next to that was Dr. Bell's school, where I went to school. But Dr. Bell's school even had a little swimming pool. And once a week you'd put on this navy costume. Where you got it from I don't know. And the teacher had a long pole with a hook on the end, and you'd get in the pool at one end and she'd pull you along, shouting at you, swim, swim. She'd hook it on the back of your costume, swim, swim. You'd get to the other end of the length and have to get out, and that was your swimming lesson. And we were all frozen.